Hey everybody, we're back, or at least half of us are from our break. We're Once Upon a Tabletop on the Shadowcasters Network. If you're just joining us, we are Once Upon a Tabletop. We're the board game show here on the Shadowcasters Network where we role-play the action at the table, playing narrative board games. Tonight we are playing Time Stories, a game that I had never heard of until Oz suggested it for our thing tonight, our show tonight, and I'm already barely into it, already loving it. This is a lot of fun. I love the mystery of it. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me a lot of the discovery and mystery of Mansions of Madness, but without all the rules weighing you down. You know. So
yeah, it crosses. I mean, even the rules specifically say like it's kind of like a hybrid of board game and role play.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's been a lot of fun so far. I am playing Edith, the cannibal. Oz is playing Felix, the suffering from paranoia in this asylum where we are. Paige is playing Eugene, who suffers from paralyzing delusions, and he's being wheeled around by myself at the moment. And Cliff is playing. What's your character's name? I couldn't remember him.
Vasil.
Vasil.
I don't want to pronounce the rest. Yes, he's a cocaine addict.
Cocaine addict. Yeah. Everybody back in the 1920s, I guess, just all got thrown into an asylum together because they didn't know what else to do with them. Just get them out of society, I guess. It's so sad. But we're here trying to prevent a time fault from occurring. We're trying to protect the time ways, and I'm suspicious of this guy that was dancing. He sounds to me like he is trying to corrupt the time ways, but I don't know anything that's going on.
I'm dancing suspiciously.
He says he's trying. He said he found a way to activate a fault.
Right.
So it doesn't show on the stream for some reason, because our stream boss sometimes acts up, but apparently we're owed Palmer a wheel spin, because Palmer, our beloved Palmer, who's going to be a VIP one day when we figure out how VIPs in Twitch work, he's our stream boss right now. You just can't tell.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go ahead and spin that wheel. Hopefully it was set up and I can just click the spin wheel button, right, Oz?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna spin the wheel and get our first look at how that at what it can do for us. So here we go, spinning the wheel. I can't see it. Am I on the? I spun it.
You have to make the layer. You have to turn the layer on.
Oh! I see. Okay.
We're professionals, guys. I swear.
I have it set up in the settings when I do it to where it only shows up when I spin it. Okay, one. Oh, yeah, you can do that. We'll talk after the show. So lose one life is what Palmer. Oh no, that's life is precious. In this game and literally.
No.
So Palmer gets to decide one of us to lose one life.
That's so cruel.
Yeah, well, that's the wheel for you. And honestly, that's Palmer for you too.
Yes.
I kid.
No.
Do I?
No,
I don't know.
Palmer. I love Palmer.
All right. Well, while Palmer decides, but Palmer decides who gets to lose. Sorry, I accidentally switched the break screen for some stupid reason. While he's deciding that, we are gonna continue on. So here we are.
I can suggest you should have it be Bobby because he has the easiest way of getting some back, and it will motivate him to
the easiest way
play things up.
I get I have a feeling that it's not as easy to eat people as you might think. But I think of all of us, I'm the only one who has an ability that does give life back.
Well, so. Cliff has something where he can give you cocaine to get your health back.
That is true.
Yeah, but
however, very nervous about using any of this cocaine in my supply.
Right.
Until I've secured some other source of it.
Bobby
it's
was also
vital to our
me.
mission that I don't run out.
All right. So we have to decide where we're going next. So
Yes.
I want to go to the southeast. I think that's a good place to go.
Because of what that painting said?
Mm-hmm. Because that one guy was talking about a manticore, and then her painting was a manticore, so I think we should go southeast.
You're
agree.
right. You're right. It did say southeast on it. I hadn't even picked up that clue. Paige, Agent Paige, are we alone?
Crazy.
Can I call you Agent Paige?
Tears protect us. Southeast, then clockwise.
Yeah, southeast then clockwise, which is... clockwise is this way.
We've been moving clockwise.
Oh, interesting.
All right.
But we can go to the dormitory. I'm sure that there's something in there.
That said, I wouldn't mind stopping by the infirmary, perhaps.
But I mean, the dormitory is in the southeast.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I think I agree with Agent Page's assessment. We should that was a creepy painting, but what else do we have to go on, right?
2 people were talking about manticores. I think it's ideal.
What's the
You don't think
what are the
manticores
odds?
were alive in this time, do you?
No, they're not real.
Oh.
Are you sure?
As we're speaking, a croquet ball fight that occurred smacks Felix in the back of the head, and he starts gushing blood. He's like, "What? Ah!" And he loses a life thanks to
Oh my
Palmer.
God! We're under attack! Quick, let's move!
Give me that mallet.
No!
That's my mallet.
I'm gonna go tenderize some meat.
No, it's mine.
Let's go to the southeast.
Ow!
All right.
This hurts.
Felix, let me take a look at that. Please, let me take a look at that.
No, let's not.
No. This is my blood.
Do you want some cocaine?
I don't think that can help.
Are you sure? I think it might.
We could go to the infirmary.
If you don't want it, that's okay.
Yeah, I could use an infirmary right now. Ow.
Let's go to the infirmary. The dormitory can wait. It's still
It
around
hurts.
the time.
Okay, yeah, the infirmary. That sounds great. I
Oh.
like that.
You think
I
there
bet
are...
that's where they keep the cocaine.
Maybe there's some dead, fresh people there. What?
All right.
Oh, God.
We have changed locations, so the time captain is going to roll the time captain die.
Don't fuck up.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Roll that time captain die. Roll that
Look it
beautiful... Oh,
You
my
fucked
God.
up.
That
It
was...
didn't even roll. It just spun on its axis.
Right.
It was meant to be.
Meant to be.
Sorry, I
God.
was...
$15
I was wheeling
minutes.
Eugene, but I keep stopping at all the, like, pools, like, droplets of blood on the floor,
There you
and
go.
my mouth keeps watering. I need to clean this up. They probably shouldn't know that we're going to the dormitory.
Literally, only person that can feel, because like I'm just like and then he's starving, and Eugene is in a wheelchair. Like we're a mess.
We're a hot
I'll-
mess.
I'll grab the wheelchair and start moving it.
Thank you.
Cannibal Girl doesn't get too tired.
Thanks.
I mean, I got it. I have hands. My arms work, thankfully.
Oh, it happened again.
Oh,
Yeah,
you can
so-
operate it that way.
yes.
That's neat. I didn't know they worked like that. Cool. I mean, it's, ridiculously primitive, but
Yeah, I'll catch up, guys. I'm gonna make sure that we don't leave this blood trail. I'll catch up.
Like licking the ground. Oh, so good.
Gross. All
Pull
right.
out a straw.
All right, so the infirmary. You cross the main corridor of the asylum, then open a massive door over which a sign reads, Infirmary, access forbidden to hysterics and agitated patients. Behind the door, a large room holds a few beds on which patients are lying. At the bedside of one of them, an assistant nurse administers treatment under the attentive eye of Josephine, the nurse you previously met in the day room. Directly in front of you, an orderly stares at you continuously and smiles widely at you, no doubt an invitation to speak. On the right, a large armoire filled with medicine of all kinds catches your attention.
I know where Vasil's gone.
I'm already there.
He already booked it there when when you were talking.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to.
Picture like, yeep.
Yep. out of character for a moment. At any moment now, Stephanie might call me, and I'll have to mute myself and it'll only take like 2 minutes. But I just wanted to say that to warn you guys in case I rush off abruptly.
Sure.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go see what's going on with this guy on the bed.
Of course you are.
Yeah. What? I'm concerned. What?
Nothing. It's just you have to keep reminding yourself that you're not them. You're not your person.
Oh, this receptacle business is really hard.
We're losing a lot of time.
Okay.
And I see that Vasil,
Guys.
Eugene has been left alone. Vasil went off to the medicine cabinet, so I hobble with the wheelchair towards the doctor.
Oh, that's right. I was wheeling him, and then I just left
I
him
literally
there.
imagine you saw it and then you pushed him towards the doctor and he was like, "I'm here now."
That's so perfect.
Let's steer clear of Josephine for now. She kind of told us we weren't supposed to be here, I think. Okay.
The sign told us we're not supposed to be here.
We're not hysterical.
Perfectly calm.
All right, I'm going to flip over the first card.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The assistant nurse, seemingly panicked, speaks to you in a low voice while glancing toward Josephine. I can't walk to you here. I can't talk to you. Sorry, I can't read. I can't talk to you here. But if you want to learn more, meet me later in the dormitory. I'm trying to do French, but I can't. If you want to learn more, meet me later in the dormitory.
Swallow your R's.
I'll wait for you there.
There you go.
She then quickly returns to her duties. I get to take the gray 4 square token.
All right, so that's our
Nice.
state token. We put that there. So now that we've been, this state token basically represents her offer to speak to us in the in the dormitory.
I can't talk to you here if you want to. So I give her a wink and I say, "Understood. Is he still alive?"
He looked it. Don't take that as the role play. He looks like it.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm sure he'll recover very soon.
My face says I'm disappointed, but my words say, that's good.
Okay. Doctor,
Yeah, Gary Oldman.
you start a conversation
that
with
is
the
not-
orderly.
Looks like
If no woman is present on this card, the conversation ends shortly and he tells you nothing of it. Put the
God,
card back on the table.
He's that kind of doctor. Okay.
I'm the only
If,
woman.
however, at least one woman is
Yep.
present, you must turn the card upside down and read the following.
Yeah, so I immediately just go, "Can you help my friend?" And he just kind of waves me away as he's staring at Edna. What's your name?
And
Edith.
Edith.
I got close to the E. Edith. I imagine he's just checking her out.
Yes, Edith, we need your feminine wiles.
Yeah, maybe you can eat his
oh
flesh.
god,
if you
I
know
keep
what I mean.
forgetting. I keep forgetting that I'm a woman. Okay.
God, no one heard me.
What did you say?
I said maybe you can eat his meat, and then I went,
Oh.
and then no one heard me.
That's gross.
But maybe you're right. Okay.
Ooh.
Or checking
You're
out
mute,
this
you're mute.
medicine cabinet. If you own key 24, take item 7.
I do.
Do we own key 24?
I do.
Yes,
It's
but
locked.
yes,
Oh.
but Eugene is the one that has the key.
Yeah, I'll head over there when I can. Maybe my key works.
All right. So our first is our take our actions.
Okay, I'll be moving over to talk to Creepy McCreeperton.
There you go.
Okay, I will talk to Josephine. All right,
sure
and that's
about
going to tick. It's going to tick a time unit.
Okay.
Okay. So, starting with me. Ah, you again. I just ran into Dr. Hyacinth, who reminded me that he had an appointment with a small group today. His office isn't far, and you know the way. Go when you feel like it. Take item 8.
He had an appointment with a small group today.
Oh, you're right. These are mislabeled. It's weird. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I took card 6 when it said 24.
Why would we need to go to his small group appointment?
Maybe it's a therapy session.
Hmm.
All right. We have unlocked. You've discovered a new location.
All right.
Card on the current plan.
I'll be right back.
Oh, cool.
We have unlocked Dr.
Roleplay amongst
Hyacinth's
yourself.
office.
All
I
right.
think a doctor is very likely to have some cocaine. But
Also,
what about this?
One quick thing. This blue agency symbol that's on this card means that
Yes.
we have this card permanently
Oh, sweet.
because we now are aware of Dr. Hyacinth's office as agents. So in future runs, we can just go directly to the office if we so
That's
choose,
so
without having to go
cool.
through this whole route.
Also, hyacinths sounds like a flower and or a poison.
It is a flower.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't know if it's a poisonous flower, but it is a flower.
I think it is. From my prior knowledge of playing a poisoner in my past Shadowrun games, I have done a lot of research
Probably.
on different plants. I think it's like the petals or something if you boil them down or some shit.
Mhm. So we will wait on
Bobby.
Edith. So
Yeah.
let's do the medicine cabinet.
All right, here is my key. I will do this very stealthily and carefully. Have my key.
I'm back. Yes, hyacinths are poisonous.
Yeah, and then
The
you
bulbs.
said take item what now?
You don't have to turn in. It doesn't say discard. It's just
Oh,
if you
okay.
have the key, you can take items. So you can
Oh,
keep the
I
key
have it.
and open the cabinet.
Item 6, you said?
7.
7.
Come on, cocaine.
You got all the items.
Search. Let's see. 7.
What is it?
Might be good when we move to the next location to spread out some of those items.
Ooh.
An injection kit.
Injection kit.
It's a kit for injections and a vial containing 3 doses of cocaine. This allows a receptacle to recover 3 health. Place 3 cocaine on this card. You can discard 1 cocaine to recover 1 health.
Oh my god.
The cocaine also, it specifically says the cocaine can also for a special ability.
Oh, so it's all-purpose cocaine.
Yes. But Vasil just gets better use of it.
It's not just cake cocaine or bread cocaine. It's all-purpose cocaine. That's a baking joke.
So we need to get some of this to our friend here who was hit in the head, and then maybe I can carry.
Hold on. This is bothering me. These shields are dancing on top of this thing.
Yep.
I need 3. You said
Just
3
don't look at
tokens
it.
of cocaine.
I'm so relieved.
Of the blue, yeah.
I was so worried that I had all that was to be had in this entire place.
All right.
At least
should
I know
read-
now that.
Should I walk up to this guy and
Mm-hmm. Do it.
Yeah, go for it.
All
These are
right.
feminine
All right.
let's
vials.
flip it over.
Right.
Oh, okay, here we go. So I walk up to him.
Three.
Are you sure?
Pierre.
Are you sure I need to talk to this guy?
He might help.
Okay.
He looks at you and says, "Well, hello. I am Pierre, Dr. Pierre."
Yes, Pierre. That's
Bonnenfant.
his name. Holds you tightly. Oh God. He just grabs me.
Yeah,
Grabs you by the shoulders.
and tries to pull you to a corner of the room. You'll have to talk quickly to slip his grasp and be able to leave this card. This
Ugh.
is a lock. You're locked here, so you
No.
cannot leave until you complete this test, which is 4 shields, and you have to use your glibness.
Oh my gosh.
What's your glibness?
What is my glibness? Good question, folks.
Did you just
2.
eat him? Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah, I guess that's not too bad. So I roll 2 dice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is it time for us? Is it test time?
Oh, yes. So actually, we can we all take our actions, which is to test, move, or do nothing.
Well, I'll be testing to try to avoid this rapey fella. 2.
And I'm just gonna stay right here with my good friend Eugene.
You're only calling me a good friend because I have.
You found drugs.
Yeah.
Move over. Please.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll move
inject it
over to
right here.
Felix wherever he is, but.
All right, I got 2, so that's 2 of the shields.
Oh, nice. That's like all of them, right? Because
No,
you got
there's
2...
4.
Well, you got 2
You got-
each.
You rolled.
So that's
You rolled a
4.
4.
No,
Yeah.
I rolled
successes
2
total?
and blank.
Oh,
which
sorry.
one's
There's
your-
a lot of dice here.
I can't. Yeah, I couldn't tell which one. We should set these aside first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the stream saw it.
Oh, looks
Okay.
like Pigtails is getting some sort of information out of that guy over there.
Yeah, hey, listen, pal.
move along.
This is real nice and all, and I'm flattered, but I think maybe this is not the time or the place. You know what I mean?
It is always the time and the place for love.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Oh God.
I'm glad you
Pepe
made
Le
him.
Pew, the orderly.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made him that way because I would have totally roleplayed him differently.
I mean, you know, Josephine's right over there, and I've got an appointment. I got to
But
get to
he's
my
gonna.
group therapy.
He's probably gonna be creepy and like do the finger walk, like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
on your shoulder. It's like,
Oh,
Ugh,
I'm
gross.
shuddering. I'm shuddering. All right.
But we're too busy focusing on cocaine to assist you.
What? We found cocaine.
I'm like flicking the needle, like trying to.
Yes.
But I will use
right.
that if I can on the same turn as you move.
All right, so we all took our actions, right? So ding, we're at 13 time units.
Does it take an action or whatever to use the
No,
first aid?
no, we can use it right now.
I'll use it right now. I'll take away 1 and heal you for 1.
So yeah, so the needle, you just inject it into the back of my skull, and I automatically starts feeling numb. Oh,
And
whoa.
Vasil is just watching the entire process very, very intently. Good.
I hope that's better.
Good. It should be helping. Is it helping?
Oh, it's doing something.
Good.
Everything
Good.
just feels so intense. Why do I feel intense?
I bet it's just the side effects. I'm just happy you're okay. You're healed up. You're fine. Let's see if Edith can do her
Mhm.
Get information from the guy.
What
Okay.
passes for medicine in these times?
It's weird Googling what does injecting cocaine feel like. There's some very openly like people just
Well, I'm
tell
sure
you.
people have done it. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so I guess we're not doing anything. We're just waiting for me to avoid this
yeah, we
guy.
can't leave without you. I don't think so.
All right.
I would have gone to help you, but I had priorities.
I was gonna help as well, but I had to heal him.
All right. Here we go. Rolling 2 more dice. All right. Listen, pal. I really got things to do.
Boom.
And I got 3, so that'll do it. I got things to
Nice.
do. I'm gonna have to. Oh, look! It's group therapy session time. The Dr. Hyacinth really needs me there, and if he knows that you're the one trying to, do the old thingy thing to me, then
God.
I'm gonna have to. He's not gonna be too happy about that.
Is that what they called it in this era?
Yeah,
Doing the thingy thing?
Yeah,
Apparently.
putting on the shibby shakes.
The shimmy shakes.
He recoils at the name of Dr. Hyacinth and realizes this will not move forward, and says, "All right, go, but meet me later." Wink.
Yeah,
Winks in French.
Winks in French.
I'll be there. I'll bring my tenderizing mallet.
He seemed to like you.
Yeah, can we please
he,
leave? I do
tell you
not
anything useful?
want. No, he did not. I do not want him looking at me anymore.
All right, so
Yeah.
that was another time unit. Ding.
I'm kind of happy that I'm in Eugene's body and not a female's.
So should we go to the dormitory then, or which was the southeast spot now that we're healed up, or should we go to the doctor's, or maybe the kitchen?
Well, we were headed to the dormitory before.
Mm-hmm.
I still say the southeast.
Yeah.
I agree. Can I carry that, please?
I think I should hold on to it.
I disagree.
You seem very itchy, and besides, I can heal somebody with it when the time comes. You're more agile, so if we ever get into a confrontation, I'm sure that you'll be able to move.
Well, I mean, you know, if
All right. Well, just be careful with it and let me know whenever you use any. I want to be aware of our supply, and I want to know how much we have left.
All right.
If I'm not carrying it, I want you to keep me apprised, okay?
Sure.
Please?
Sure. I'll let you know when I use it.
My head feels funny.
But you're healed. That's what matters.
Should we you're carrying a lot of stuff there, Eugene. Should we spread out some of the stuff and you know.
Do you want my mallet? Is that what you're getting at?
Yes, I want the mallet. I've been eyeing the mallet for a long time.
I think you'd be better with it anyway. So here.
Oh yeah, there's a sort of
Take my mallet.
Edith with a mallet has a sort of like
It's pleasing in my head because I like the dark and corrupted, but it looks menacing.
yeah, it's got a
La, la.
Yep, pretty much. I have a mallet. I'm gonna get me.
it's got
Alright.
sort of like a Harley Quinn vibe
Yeah.
going on, you know.
A little bit, yeah. I could see that. All right, so we're
Yeah.
on to the
Darker, though.
dormitory.
All right.
We're on the time, Captain Die. Let me know when you're ready.
All right, let's
Let's go.
roll
don't,
it.
Don't
Hit it,
fuck
time
it up.
captain. Oh, look,
Okay,
2. This time.
That puts us at 10 time units
Uh,
left.
I look at
Alright,
my I look at my time watch. I'm like, oh, we're running out of time here. We really got to figure out what the time slip is going on here.
The time.
What the time slip?
We're
is
doing the time slip
Yeah.
again.
Hey, we're prepped for this room.
Figure out what the wormhole's going on.
Oh, look at that guy's mustache. That guy's mustache is epic.
Yeah.
All right. So, after walking a few minutes down the asylum's corridors, you enter the dormitory. It's a large room bordered by 2 rows of beds. At this time of day, only a few beds are occupied by apathetic patients who, between a few senseless mumbles, let out discreet snores. To the left, a patient calls to you from his bed. Hey, you! At the back of the room, lockers hold the personal belongings of the patients.
Ooh.
To the right, through the windows, you glimpse the large park on the east side of the building. A closer look might allow you to better scope out the surrounding area.
All right. I'm
Hey, do we
Well,
have this? We have
yes,
this
we do.
now.
Yep.
Open this.
So, that's where I think one of us
Oh,
could
yes.
go to meet with the nurse. Bobby
Yes.
had the.
Oh yeah. She told me to meet with her in the dormitories. All right.
And,
Guys.
It should be you.
Yeah.
let's see.
Somebody go.
I'm gonna talk to this guy.
Yeah, somebody go talk to
Oh.
Whiskers. Somebody's got to wheel you over there.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll stay close to Eugene.
Of course you will.
All right. Do you guys want me to move to the? Do you guys want me to move to the lockers or to the window?
Clearly the lockers.
I was gonna say I think the lockers might be locked though. But
If
yeah.
they're locked, say that they're locked, right? It would probably require deafness agility to unlock, or maybe combat strength if I just wanted to like bust them open. I don't know if that's a thing. So if it's combat strength, I can bust them open. But if it's agility, I'm probably not going to be that great at it.
Well, just go to the lockers. I'm
Look
sure
out!
that
Looking out the window seems like a paranoid thing to do.
it does. Yeah.
That's true. Yes.
But there could be something in that locker, or is that anxiety? I'm probably gonna.
Okay. All right. I'll work. I walk. Yeah. So Felix starts walking towards the locker and the window, and he's like, "I need to make sure I'm not being watched. I need to make sure I'm not being watched. I need to make sure I'm not being watched."
All right.
All right.
That's fair.
All right, somebody go talk to Whiskers over there. Speaking
I'll flip him.
of handlebar mustaches, Opti's in the chat room. Hey, Opti.
Hey, Opti.
The man. Oh God, your guys' hands are all on the card, and I can't read it.
I love how even on the art it looks like he's wearing a fake mustache.
It does. Can you guys move your character hands?
You can also hit Alt on the card, so you can
Yeah.
magnify the card. And that way you don't see our hands all over
Oh, this is amazing. Okay, hold on. Okay. The man is chained to the bed, grimaces and shouts, begging you to free him from his bonds. They're going to kill me. I don't want to die. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm not crazy. Free me. No one will ever know. Please. If you want to free him, you'll have to do a test.
it. You pass this test to immediately reveal card E.
I kind of feel bad about this guy, and I'm a very trustworthy person. I'm gonna do that test next time, I think.
Why would you free him? He's
I don't know.
do you believe him? And besides, if they're going to kill him, I am hungry. Don't listen. Oh, please, God, don't listen to me. Sometimes I hear what I'm saying after I say it, and oh God, I'm gonna go talk to what's her name?
Okay. Look at the window, looking at the nothing there. I get closer to the window, admiring the view of the park. Oh, all right, this is a nice park. You spot a large greenhouse and see inside it an animal. A blink of the eye later, the beast is gone. Huh? What was that? I could have sworn I saw something. A beast that looked like an enormous winged cat. Truth or hallucination?
Perhaps
a manticore?
manticore?
You said they weren't real.
What?
We need their
Or extinct
tears.
or something. Yeah, maybe they weren't extinct yet.
Sorry, hyper. And I turn away from the window. I just clutch my big muscles.
Deep breaths, easy, relax.
Everything okay over there?
Be fine.
Do I have to discard this
No.
token to use it?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. We keep it.
Oh, okay, so it's like in our inventory now, so to speak.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm flipping over the thing. All right, it says, "Let's hurry, because I know what will happen to you." The doctor has gone insane. I have this letter that I found as proof, and Josephine isn't much better. No matter what happens, I'd rather know you to be free than dead. There's an entrance to the catacombs. Find it, then flee as quickly as possible. Possible.
She lowers her head and walks away, shocked by what she just did. Take items 5 and 18.
Shocked by what she just did. The doctor's gone insane. Oh, I have this letter that I found as proof. Let's read the letter. 5 and 18. I'm going to go find it. Unless somebody wants to find it for me. Why did I just shuffle them? That's not helpful. Somebody find those for me since they're not in
Okay, here's
properly
18.
labeled. Okay, I'll
And
look at
here's
that.
5. I
All
believe
right.
that's 5. Yeah.
I'll take a look at 5 first. 5 is the letter. It says February 12th, 1921. Dear Professor. Does it say Joe? Joe. I've. Okay. I've managed to gather the elements indispensable to the success of our project. In order to operate with the greatest discretion, I've identified 5 patients who should allow us to fulfill the conditions required by our plan. The crypt. The crypt is accessible via the ink blot. To be faster, I've found a passage which allows us to reach the park from my office. Wait for them there to guide them to their destination. The great day is close. Dr. Hyacinth.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, so there's a there's a plan that Dr. Hyacinth is helping the professor do, and he needs these 5 patients, and he's spirited them away through this secret passage from his office to the park. Accessible the crypt. Oh, a crypt. It's accessible via the something that we don't know. that ends with like an L or a K or an SK.
I was gonna say it looks like a OK or an SK.
Accessible
but
via the kiosk.
But that's probably what the newspaper said though, because that newspaper was mentioning there were missing people, and this is February 12th. I don't know what the date is, but what was the date on the newspaper?
Who's got the newspaper?
I do.
What's the date on the paper?
Date on the newspaper.
Can you see it even? Is that even like
I don't
an
really-
accessible thing?
I don't really see the date on it.
If it is on there, it's in that blurry part probably at the top
exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Oh well. Probably not
Oh,
super.
well.
The only time reference was that it was a week ago.
Yeah. All right, let's look at this next thing. Oh, whoa. We have new stuff.
New map.
Well, it's probably the crypt or something.
You've discovered a new location. Place this card on the plan.
Oh,
the
it's just
catacomb entrance.
We just put it on top like this, right?
Yep.
Boom.
Oh, this is so clever.
All right, so go ahead and take the letter, Bobby. Agent Bobby.
All right. I need a better agent name.
No, I think that works. I like that. Keep it.
It could be Agent Bob. Agent Bob.
There's already a Bob.
Oh yeah, that's
Our
right.
briefing officer was Bob.
Bob.
Robert.
Meanwhile, during the action phase, back where the guy is chained up, Vasil looks over to Eugene and says, "What do you think? Should we set him free?"
I'd like to, but I mean, we're in an asylum. I don't really think my word is good enough to, set him free. I'm just thinking maybe he would be able to help. He might have something that could help. But besides, I kind of feel bad for the guy.
Me too. It doesn't seem right.
Besides, why would they keep him in the dormitory if he's actually dangerous? You'd
Well-
think that they would have padded cells to put him in there if they. Usually,
Why would they?
patients
Why
who are-
would they chain him to the bed if he was dangerous? If he wasn't dangerous?
No,
Back your play.
No, but if he was incredibly dangerous and was on death row, they wouldn't put him in the dormitory. The dormitory, they would put him in like solitary confinement or something to keep him away from the other inmates.
Death row? Do they put people on death row in asylums?
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they have
Maybe.
to administrate lethal injections to, get rid of them.
Well,
and they
Oh,
can't
that's
heal them.
barbaric. Let him loose.
Yeah, my brother, the historian, never told me about that, but I'm certainly.
Is that what he likes to be called? The brother historian?
He's always
Historian?
talking about how he's a historian. He just graduated.
Oh, that's fair. Congratulations.
It's quite obnoxious.
Well, you're a time agent. Just tell him that.
Yeah, well, I do.
Good conversation.
Felix,
Completely unrelated. I love it.
Felix is going to look over to Edith and say, "Hey, help me. Come on. We need to get into these lockers. We need some fight off the thing that's greenhouse. There's something in the greenhouse, and we need to fight.
Okay,
we need more
okay.
things. We're not prepared to fight it. We're not."
Are you okay? Felix, calm
No.
down. Calm
No.
down. I grab your arm and squeeze harder than probably is appropriate.
And Agent Oz is like, "Oh God, this is so annoying." So I guess both of our actions are going to be to move to C.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to do the test.
Yep,
Yes,
I'll do the test if she doesn't succeed, or Eugene does.
I'll do the test. I roll 3. Yes. Hand me a die.
I keep Mr. Handlebar Mustache in the corner of my eye and grip my mallet.
Woo! Oh yeah.
4. Done.
Wowie zowie.
All right. So immediately reveal this card.
Whoa!
Oh yeah.
That's creepy.
As soon as you
kinda
free
figured.
him, the man stares at you. Then a disquieting grin twists his features. But, it's you. It's you. You're my executioners, the ones who left me to rot until I die. He rushes you. Now you
Oh,
need to
shit.
fight him off. So this is going to take over that card. You guys
Oh,
are
jeez.
locked into this space, although Vasil can run.
No, I can. I can book it if I want. I wish to.
Oh, that's
Edith! Edith!
That mallet.
Again, it's
I gave you that mallet.
yeah. Blood rage, bloodlust enters into Edith's eyes.
Rage, fucking rage.
It's mealtime, folks.
Vasil hasn't taken his action though, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
fight
Okay.
him off. It's a 3 skulls test.
I'm not really a fighter, but I do have cocaine.
That's a quote of the evening. Somebody clip that.
Well, I have been holding on to that for a long time. I guess at that point, heck, we got like 10 time units left, and we have some spare cocaines. Yeah, Vasil is just gonna be like, "Oh no, I've been waiting for something like this. You just picked the wrong person to mess with, buddy." And I take reach into my pocket and take like a huge mound of powder and stuff it into my nose and go. Come at me! I am your death!
Oh my gosh.
I'm invincible! So I use 2 cocaine markers, and I get to roll 3 dice instead of 1 for my combat.
I'm reminded of those crazy guys from Fury Road. You know? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Chrome.
What a lovely day.
Ah, that's the thing I was trying to think of. Yes, what a lovely, lovely day! It's so beautiful! Rah!
One
I
skull.
rolled a skull and 4 thingies.
All right, so 4 is enough to get rid of all 3. So you won't take any damage, and you fight him off.
Ah.
Yeah! Yeah! Who is the executioner now? Huh?
Eugene just kind of slowly rolls back.
So describe how you fucking angle this guy on your
He goes leaping at our person in the wheelchair. Yeah, I take a huge bump of coke and just reach forward, pick him up, spin him around, and just toss him up and catch him again, and then slam him head first down into the ground, and then just kick him that sends him flinging around, and then just pick him up and dragging him, toss him out the window for the manticore to
Oh
eat.
my god, what do you call this new signature move that you've just...
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Here, kitty, I got your cat food right here!
Eugene's just kind of sits in his chair. Just,
Cat food.
Oh yeah!
That move's called the can opener. That's...
Right. There we go, can opener. Perfect.
Where's twisting around?
All right.
All right,
So yeah, I guess I'm really low on cocaine now, but that was probably.
As this is happening,
All right. Well, the rest of us have nothing to do, so I suppose we can flip a card.
Well, okay, so we all did our action, so we tick time.
Yeah.
We're at 9 time units.
We flip these back over, right?
Yeah. So this is you and me.
Yeah.
oh,
You can break into multiple lockers at the back of the room.
Ooh.
This is a normal deafness test. You can stop whenever you want, but the number of items between 2, 3, and 4 that you can take depends on the number of remaining shields. So we set up the following test: 5 white shields, and this is going to be a deafness agility. If you stop while 2 shields remain, randomly take one of the item cards of 2, 3, or 4. If you stop while 1 shield remains, randomly take 2, and if you stop after all the shields remain, you take all.
Okay. Sounds good.
can't grab any of these shields. Ah! I have 3.
So let me go ahead and pull out items 2, 3, and 4.
3. I just need 2 more shields.
All right. Well, I'll go first. If nobody else, I guess nobody else really has anything to do. So, or I guess you guys can move. So, if you have...
Yeah, they can move here, and that would be their action.
Oh, why don't you guys move here, and we can all just start beating the shit out of these lockers.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I'll wheel us
but for this time unit,
Oh yeah, come on, buddy. Let's see what's in these lockers. Maybe it's more fancy
please.
powder, more
Don't
powdered
wheel.
sugar.
Don't- You're going too fast.
All right, I'm
For
gonna.
this time unit, it's just going to be Agent Bobby and Agent Oz that can.
Right. Well, I'm
Imagine
gonna.
I'm doing donuts because of Vasil.
Right. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, why don't we have this stuff in the future?
I'm gonna swing out
Do we have
the
this stuff in the future?
Oh my god.
the.
I gotta get some in the future.
Calm down with the future talk there, Vasil.
I'm from the future, motherfucker. Oh yeah,
I'm
and I'm
gonna.
here for your cocaine.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and roll my deafness. I'm gonna trying to wiggle open one of these lockers with the handle of my croquet mallet. 2.
Two.
I got 2.
All right, so there's 3 shields left. That's not going to be enough to take any of the item cards. Felix in a just panic after what he saw is going to do his best, but he's got these big meaty hands that don't really allow him to fumble with the locks very well, so he only rolls 1 die.
Felix,
nothing.
come on. What are you doing?
I don't know, I'm on cocaine in my hand.
Oh my god. Why is everyone taking cocaine?
I haven't.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, better
Maybe
advance.
take cocaine in your legs so they can work.
No, don't. Just
Diom.
running low. Be careful.
All right.
Hang on to that. I might need it later.
Go ahead and advance it, and
Dinging
then
time.
we're
8
gonna.
time units remain.
Yeah, everybody take another swing at this. We all can do it now.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going first? I'll begin. No, one of you guys should try.
I'll go.
Yeah, Felix backs off. He's just like, just looking out the window and watching.
Oh Jesus! I got 2.
All right,
Okay,
that's
so
2.
remove 2 shields.
Vasil then will step up and just try to tear it open with his bare hand, just manically on his just. Yeah, he's his. It's Cliff's first time, so he's actually like, you know, acting more manic than the cokehead normally even would. So yes, little secret about Cliff is that I've never had cocaine and don't plan to.
Right.
It seems like a bad idea. Don't do drugs.
Party of
It's not
one.
cocaine.
If you'd like,
I feel the need to do that disclaimer at some point through here, you know, just because I have to role play an absolute love of cocaine.
yeah,
Anyway,
if you'd like, I can read a description to you of what it feels like. All right, go ahead and roll.
see, I have 2 dice in this, right?
Is that your deafness?
I
this one
think
will be
that's
top.
enough to pry it open the last bit.
Yep. All right, so we take all 3 cards, 2, 3, and 4.
All right. What did we find?
All right, item 4 is a plunger.
Oh, that one guy wanted that. If we want to have a fault.
Yeah, the one who wants to make things go bad.
So this is a plunger to unclog toilets. Who wants the plunger?
Who did the
Okay.
test?
I'll grab it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
This one, in the dormitory, we found a piece of paper with scribbled symbols. Here's the transcription.
Ooh.
Neat.
Give that to Agent Paige. She seems to be good at reading clues.
Thank you.
And
I'll happily
finally,
take it.
a ruby
A
A
fake
fake
question
ruby?
mark?
found in the dormitory.
I'll take it. It looks like blood. Give me that.
All right. So
All right.
dinging time. We're at
Vasil,
7 time units. Where do we
Hold
want to go
the
next?
plunger up triumphantly. Where do we go next?
Well, the last thing we heard about was Dr. Hyacinth's office. We could check out that, although I'm seriously really hungry.
We're low on time. Now's not the time for eating.
Oh, damn it. All right, let's get to Hyacinth's office.
Okay,
I mean, I don't,
down to Eugene says, give me the cocaine. I'm almost out.
Well,
He seems
give
to
you-
know what to do with it. Just give it to him.
I'll give you 1.
Okay,
Where are
fine. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Dragging it around.
I don't know if you can do that because I think these belong to the card.
Well,
You
isn't
would have to
it
give
like...
him the whole kit.
Then I just grabbed the bag. Trying to take
Yeah, I
the
was
whole...
gonna say, I start to undo
Yeah, I just
the
pull
thing,
it.
and you just grab the entire thing.
Let go.
But,
Here. And I hand you the plunger and grab the bag.
I look at the plunger and I go, what am I gonna do with this?
All right, are we going to Dr. Hyacinth's office?
I guess so.
I don't think I really noticed. I'm busy like making sure I get my hands on the cocaine while we're on the way to wherever we're.
All right. Move us to the office.
Dun, dun, dun.
And let's roll the time captain die. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Roll that beautiful time
Ding.
captain die. Another 2.
2. That leaves us with 5 time units.
Wow.
All right, Dr. Hyacinth's office is location 8. So, ding.
This is a small office.
You make your way into the office wing of the asylum, trying many locked doors before finding one whose plaque soberly announces Dr. Hyacinth. You hear the staccato sound of a clumsily used typewriter, and when it pauses after a few seconds, you knock on the door. Enter, calls out a voice. You enter a vast office filled with objects of all sorts. To your left, the bookshelf holds numerous medical tomes and other curios. On the wall, a picture of the staff catches your eye. Sitting at his desk, the doctor looks up from his typewriter and stares at you.
Yes, I'm Dr. Hyacinth.
Of course you are.
Do you
All
like
right,
my
so-
creepy jar of a pickled baby?
I do. Thank you. It's quite beautiful. I just like that sentence the way you said it.
Yeah, you are Dr. Hyacinth. You
Yeah,
are
please.
now in charge of doing this.
I'm gonna talk to Dr. Hyacinth.
I'm avoiding Dr. Hyacinth.
That's fair.
Well, I'll wheel.
I don't trust him.
I'll wheel Eugene over to Dr. Hyacinth.
All right.
Mouth
So-
watering for anyone who might make a mistake.
Oh, the symbols! Those symbols! Oh! Sorry, continue.
This is just it. So.
Told you it was
Eugene
good
and
for
Felix
Agent Paige
just
to have
look
that.
at right. We approach the picture of the staff, and the staff has these symbols on it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, neat.
Oh, they're
It
the
doesn't look.
they're
like
the
we can take it.
Planeteers. There's water, Earth, heart.
5.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is that one there?
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
That one is there. It's the lady in the
What's that
hat.
third symbol? It's like a P.
Here, let me bring over this card.
Oh, good idea. Let's get in close. I'll turn things. So all those symbols are not present on this
No,
picture.
but the 5 is, isn't it? It's this one and the lady, right? Even though it's not in the same
Yes.
angle, but
Yes, that's true. Who is that?
thanks for them bits, Eric.
Hey, do we get bits?
Thanks.
Thanks, yeah. Do we get is that Josephine?
I can't
know.
tell.
Yeah. All
Not
right.
that they would have written symbols on the thing.
All right, while you guys are looking at that, let's flip over this card.
Yeah.
Greetings, the doctor calls out to you. As I told you yesterday, the moment of your release is upon us. Remember this. Each in their own point. What? Each in their own point of the star.
Hold on, let me write that down.
Each in their own point of the star. He heads to his bookcase, opens a secret What? Why is he doing this to us? He heads to his bookcase, opens a secret passage, then lights. Oh, right, because we're supposed to go meet him there. to escape.
Because we're the
Yeah.
We're
we're
the
the
we're the
patients.
five
As I told you
patients that are-
yesterday, the moment of your release is upon us. Remember this. Each in their own point of the star. He heads to his bookcase, opens a secret passage, then lights a lamp and says, I'm waiting for you.
So
We can either beat him up or take the token or follow.
Eat him.
Yeah.
Eat him.
So you can follow him and take the token. So we would all have to move this location, or we beat him up and reveal this location. Crossroads.
We role play in this game, right?
Yeah. This is the one time I don't trust this guy. Especially the letter. He was part of this conspiracy. I don't know.
And the choice is up to the two of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just arguing for the most interesting course of action that I can think.
So definitely as he turns his back and starts to walk, Edith has been hungrily hungrily clutching this mallet for a really long time. And
I should have never given you that mallet.
I think she is absolutely going to take a swing at the doctor.
Go for it. I think if you start beating him up, I'm just gonna start panicking.
Panic. Ah!
Well, I think yeah. I think like once you hit him, I think Eugene's just gonna go Jesus and like sit up from his.
I can walk.
During a combat roll, the owner of the mallet can roll 1 extra die. Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah, you only have to hit him for 3.
Okay.
Well, 4. He has 4 shields total.
I have to get rid of the skull too. All right.
3 dice does that give you then with the mallet?
That gives me 3 dice.
Pretty good chance.
Decent. All right, let's see what we got. Ready?
Maybe actually maybe we should have who else is
Me.
maybe actually you should step in and help first, and then Edith can get the finish.
Good call.
All right, I can do that.
Yeah. Get him.
But then again, you seemed horrified at what was happening.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it doesn't actually make sense from a story perspective.
I only roll 1 dice. I feel like if Edith just goes get him, I'm just gonna go and then kick him.
Yeah. Felix though has 3 combat strength if you ever need him.
Oh yeah,
He was over here.
Well,
I like kicked his knees super good apparently.
no, I think that's a bad thing.
Is it?
You rolled a skull, right?
Yeah.
Who
But he has
rolled
1
this?
skull. I did.
You're on that
Yeah,
side?
you want to roll hits.
Oh yeah, you're green. Okay. Yeah, so you didn't roll any hits. So you have a total of 2 skulls between his skull and the skull that you just.
Yeah.
What is your resistance? The skulls on your character.
2.
Okay, so you don't take damage. If it was 3 skulls, then you would.
Oh, I
Okay.
see. Okay. But that doesn't help me get any cannibal meat.
Correct. You would need to.
Stephanie
You would need
was
to
at,
roll.
Stephanie was at the office door right as I said that, so that was
I
perfect.
guess it's all up to you. Yeah, well, I've been talking about cocaine in my house. So.
Your kids are like, what is going on?
Perfectly normal day.
Yep. That's
All right.
how
Tell them I'm doing a stream, so.
Yeah.
That's how my mom takes it. Usually when I go, okay, I'm gonna do Anarchy, and then like, I don't know, there's some sentence about grab the flamethrower, and then these walls are very thin, so I'm sure she.
All right,
hears
I'm
the entire
rolling.
story.
Here we go. Well, I got 1 hit.
All right, so you
Good job.
remove one of these blank shields. There's 2 skulls total.
I have a resistance of 2 as well, so.
Did you use your
Alright.
mallet?
Yeah, so I swung the mallet for sure. Ah!
Not very well.
Yeah, really.
Well, I was panicking. My meal is leaving. All right.
As for our actions, then we'll come on over there and see if we can.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I moved you. Dink. All right, so we take a time.
Guys,
We're at 4 time units remaining.
I'm gonna
no.
miss Eugene. I like him.
All right.
Who wants to take the swing?
I'll take a swing. I'm hoping to.
But if you don't, what happens? What happens when you succeed?
It's not going to matter. Right now, what it would do is it would allow me to heal damage, and I don't have any damage. So.
Oh, then whatever. Here,
so
let me go in there.
Yeah, so someone can take it. Else can take a swing.
Yeah. Felix seeing.
This is all RP purpose right now. So.
Yeah. Felix just goes running in with his muscle. Like, no, oh God, no, stop hitting my friends! Stop it! Oh God.
Nice.
Oh, that's not good at all.
We're
Those
rolling
are
like
blanks.
shit.
All right. So 1, and then let me see. Each blank obtained in combat inflicts 1 point of stress on Felix. When I've accumulated 3 stress, my paranoia is going to spike. I now have 2 stress. So
Wow.
so he's wailing on Dr. Hyacinth, and he just seems to be like, because of the cocaine, he's not hitting. He's like, I'm not in control of my. What did they do to me? What did Vasil do to me? What did Eugene do to me? They're all against me.
I didn't do anything.
No, I like that. You're freaking out because the doctor's leaving and you're paranoid.
Yep.
All
Well,
right.
it should be pretty easy for you to finish off there, Edith.
Yeah, I'm gonna take another swing. All right, it's dinner time, you son of a bitch.
Is it though?
Bizam!
Oh, it is. Yeah.
All right, describe the kill.
So, first there was a swing, hit him in the leg, and then Felix came in and fumbled and grabbed him, and he tripped and fell. So he didn't get hurt too bad, but he did trip and fall. And Edith came up and mouth-watering, hesitated for a second, almost said what am I doing? And then felt her stomach kind of wince and grumble, and then she shook her head and smashes him down right on the head a couple of times, more than once.
Yep.
Sends blood splattering all over the bookcases.
So much so that I think that someone probably has to stop her in her bloodlust.
Yeah, this is a passionate killing.
Yeah.
I think Eugene will, with a shaken hand, gently stop you, and gently pull your hips back so you're away from him.
and she stops with the bloody mallet in hand, heavy breathing.
You
That
alright,
was-
Bobby?
I'm gonna need a minute.
Okay.
Don't have one. This way.
All right.
Oh, he looks so peaceful.
Wait, the fight is
The
over.
fight is over.
Good.
Good.
Fight is over with you having knocked the doctor through the secret passage in the bookcase and down a shaft hidden there. His body lies broken and bloodied at the base of a ladder down the shaft. The path is now open for you. Take the token green thing and item 23. The doctor's office is now closed. Access to the secret passage remains possible nonetheless.
I'll find 23.
All right.
Here is 23.
Let's see. It's just an update to the map.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
All right, I will put that on the map here.
We're gonna remove our token.
No, it worked.
Oh, it worked.
Schwink.
Nice.
That's awkward.
That's cool.
Secret passage, though. All right. So Edith is still breathing pretty heavy, kneeled down next to the doctor, looking down and says, I guess we should go down that passage. Why don't you guys go ahead? I'll catch up.
Hold on.
All right. Taking a time unit, because those are the actions, because the other people basically have nothing left
Right.
to do. And now we're going to roll the time captain die. If I roll 3, the game ends. We don't even get to
Roll
see
3.
what's in the secret passage.
Well.
2,
Oh.
where 1 time unit remains.
Well, at
Right,
least we get to
before
see
we-
what's there.
Before we continue, I want to take some notes on this drawing. A lady in a sun hat. Am I allowed to? I have been. So.
I say typically you're not allowed to. But for this stream, I say yes, just to help with expediency.
And then there's this doodad. Okay.
While you're taking notes, should we remind people about the wheel? I think we need a spin.
Yeah, we should. And now's a good time for it because it's a good time for another 5-minute break.
You know what? We might as well do the 5-minute break after time runs out because it's going to be very soon.
Yeah.
Now we can reset the table.
Yeah, so just remember, guys, we have the wheel, the Once Upon a Wheel, and killing the stream boss, which has 297 health right now. Landing the killing blow makes you the stream boss, and you get to decide what wheel item. We spin the wheel, and that thing that happens, you get to decide who or how it happens.
All right, I think I got my notes. Thank you.
All right. Here's the item card, and then we're just going to go ahead and toss all of that.
Yoink. Yep.
Off the table you go. All right. Here we go. Location 12.
Dark tunnel. So just so you guys know, to remind you in the chat, like, yes, we're about to hit 0, and Oz says that's the end of the game, quote unquote. But really what happens is we start over with armed with the knowledge that we've obtained. So
Yep.
Yeah, so like, for example, we know to avoid the rapey doctor.
Right.
Or, yeah. So using the lamp that landed near the doctor's body, you make your way into a narrow tunnel, which soon branches out into a labyrinth. Be careful, this location is special. Flip over cards B, C, D, and E.
Ooh. Oh
shit, it's
bother.
a goddamn labyrinth.
Look at them carefully. Your objective is to link the starting point X to the exit 9. Once you agree on a configuration, only then can you place the cards side by side to form a 2x2 rectangle. So we can't move these cards around. We have to decide the order in a 2x2 that we want to place them. Okay. If your first attempt failed, you may, for one time, swap 2 cards without rotation. For 2 time, rotate 1 card 180 degrees. Important note, you may bypass this challenge by simply spending 5 time.
Well, we only get one choice. We only get one chance here.
Correct.
Oh, so it's easy to call these, for reference, we're going to call these 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Great.
And so...
And then once you've found the right path, we take items 9 and 16 and then head to location 9.
Okay, so we need to link this spot right here to this. 9. So either needs to go.
It's got a curve.
Yeah, it either needs to go out to the. Well, it could go. No, it can't go this way. There's no way that. Well, I guess it could. It could go south and then go, but then it would have to then go either.
It has to curve. Either way, yeah. the pathway has to curve around and or up around.
Right. So let's see. I'm just looking right now, so.
This is really hard.
Yeah, that's what we're all doing.
This is
right,
really
then you can't
hard
move the cards around.
Yeah, rotating them. Yeah.
So this card, this card right here will not go to the right of our main card. Just so you know, 3 does not need to be next to 1 on the right. Right off the bat, I think I can say that.
Yeah.
That won't.
I think it actually might look really good on top of 1.
Oh shite! We can rotate these cards. Oh my god.
Yes, that's the other thing. That's another thing to consider.
I was thinking
we can't
1
right now,
is.
though, right?
I was thinking 1 is top left, and then 3 goes directly below it, and then we've got 4 goes to the top right, and then 2 goes to the bottom right.
Bottom right.
I think.
No, that'll take us right back to where we started, I think.
Does it?
Yeah, I think so. Because you're looking
you're
at this passage right here, and I think it's a little too low.
Yeah, I think so. Never mind.
It might work. 3, if you flip 3, you're saying put 3 next to 1, right?
Well, I think 1 goes in the top left. and it goes down into something that must be able to curve back up and around and connect to that top right corner of where it goes back to 9 in card.
Mm-hmm.
So we need something that we can go down out of the bottom of 1 into that can curve up and around to get to that. It's kind of what I was trying to reach for, but yeah, I didn't get the right connection points there.
Right. What you need is a card whose, once you rotate it, the top left corner of that card matches the top right corner of card 1, which is like it's really high up. You know, like there's like it's very specific, that corner. It has to be, the only entry is through that. So we have to find the right card that could fit that.
Oh, never mind.
That would no. That's
And for that to happen, that route would have to go really far down in order to connect to a card underneath it.
I know these can rotate.
Yeah, we're just not allowed to touch them, is all.
Exactly. That's what's pissing me off. That's what's like my brain is not agreeing with it. So okay.
Well,
If we take this one and flip it. What if we take?
I can tell you for sure it's not card 4. Card 4 does not go next to card 1.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
on the
thinking.
right.
I'm thinking if we flip, because that's facing the right. So if you flip it, it's gonna face the left. So that, never mind. That'll be dead end.
I don't think it's 3 either.
Oh no! Wait.
I
no,
think you have
no.
to you might have to rotate card 2, like just flip it 180.
Yeah, I think card 2 has to go next to card 1.
Because then, see, like that corner,
Yeah,
would
it'll
match the corner.
line up with
and it'll go all the way down, so then it can match the center
Yeah.
of something.
We might not even need to pass through all 4 cards. We just have to get it back up to card 2.
Well, if you're going down from the X, you do have to pass through all 4 cards, because you have to go down, then to the right, and then up into this card that we would be flipped. The second card, if we flip it 180.
Okay, so yeah, if we put 3 directly below 1, and then 4 to the right of that, and then 2 just above that, but then flip it around 180 basically, maybe that would do it. I think that's the best guess I've got. I might have miscalculated somewhere. I probably am making a mistake, but we'll find out.
Okay, so
What do you guys think?
Hold on, I'm
So you're
thinking. I almost think I might have something. Let me think. I've got to rotate things in my head. Comes out there.
I agree with 3 being under 1, as is. Maybe even rotated, but I think no, it has to be. It can't be rotated, because if it's rotated, then it'll dead end. It'll go that way.
Yeah,
So-
put 3 directly below 1, and then
Not rotation.
4 to the right of 3, then it can go essentially right back up into number 2 there.
If we
Crap.
flip number 2, that would work.
Maybe.
I think it would work because if we flip it, this whole entire middle connects. Because if you
Mhm.
do that, if you put this one down below, you see how these connect like this?
Mm-hmm.
Like already, you don't even have to rotate it. These already connect. So if we flip it, these 3 things will hook up to something, and this one will hook up to
I'm
Well,
willing to give it
ideally-
a try.
this one.
Ideally, we want to connect the center of card 2, because we're all talking. I think we all agree we should just rotate card 2
Yeah.
and keep it next to 1.
Yep.
If we do that, then we need to connect to that center of the
So I
card.
think that means we have to flip card 4 as well.
If we put it here, like put it below
Yeah.
card 2.
Yeah, if
Yes.
card 4 is flipped below card
Oh,
2,
yeah,
which is
here.
also flipped, and then we have card 3 directly below card 1, and those are
Mhm.
still in their original orientation, I think that gives us the path.
I agree.
I agree.
I think-
I think we're all on agreed.
Let's do this. Unless
Alright,
Bobby
so-
has another objection or attempt or
I
whatever.
keep getting distracted. I had a path in my head, but I think I lost it.
All right, so we're rotating card 2.
That's what I thought. You
Whoop.
didn't rotate.
And
You just
4.
rotated it. There you go.
Uh,
There you go. Oh my god.
No, it's not. It's rotated now.
okay.
It's not, because I think it's because you're putting it on the.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's take it
yeah.
off. Let's take it off this. Okay. Okay, so yeah, rotate 2, which stays next to it. 4 is going to go underneath it. And then 3.
Yeah, oh, I was going in the other direction. I think that will not work, what you're doing
That
right
would
now.
work. Yeah, because that would work.
Okay, let's connect. Wait, let's get it off the table because this is also
Yeah, yeah,
like it's
yeah,
still
yeah.
locking. This was the
There.
okay. And
Is
kind
this
of
one
like
of our cameras? Should we move this over one of the cameras that we have?
I've got it.
Okay.
so more or less, right?
yeah, yeah.
We might have to just like kind of imagine. Okay.
I already
like
got
there's
it.
like a lock.
It does work though, I think, because if we go here
No, it's
and we
Right.
can go up here, we can go all the way around. Yeah, we've got it. Yeah, because then it can go.
We did
yeah,
it!
good
Did
job.
it! Yay! Teamwork! High five!
Yay!
Yay!
I thought you
Can't
were all.
feel it,
I
but it
thought you were
happened.
all wrong, so don't high five me.
No, you're covered
Alright.
in blood. I don't
Yeah.
want to touch you.
I just
Alright,
caught up.
so-
Mouth dripping and. Oh, so what's up, guys? You figured something out up here?
Oh my god. What did you do?
Yep, we take items 9 and 17, and then we lose.
Sweet.
You might want to remember
Well,
this
actually, no,
orientation,
we-
by the way. Guys, pay close attention to what we just did, because we're gonna have to do this again.
We
Nice.
did. So we actually didn't use any time units because we didn't do any of the standard 3 actions.
Yes, but it says then the team heads to location 9, and then we roll the
we get
time
to see
count.
location 9. Oh, you're right.
Did
yes.
you say 9
Yeah.
and 17?
There's no 0 result on the time
Did
captain
you say
die.
9 and
Correct.
17?
9 and
9 and
17. Yeah,
17.
we get to see
Okay.
those.
We'll
at
get
least.
to we get to see those. We roll. Yeah, we're gonna roll the time die, and then it's. Yeah.
Oh,
And then
I
we
got
run out of
another
time.
page.
Excuse me.
All right. So you just barely get to look at it while we add this card, which adds the park location 9.
Mm.
That's 2. So, this is 5.
But that one's not blue, so we're gonna have to go to the tunnel down here to find.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
So water is 2,
So
bullseye
the-
is
just-
5.
in the
just-
in the picture frame, the mustache man was number 2. The lady in a sun hat was number 5, and that's all I have so far.
Mm-hmm.
And just as the
All
times are running out, and I can see our meter about to go down, Vasil ingests the rest of his.
He's just like, just snorts the entire cocaine.
That's good.
Oh. Hi.
Well-
Ooh.
Troy.
We should all do it like. Boof. All right.
Boof
well,
is
so-
that's time travel noise right there.
Oh boy.
Right, so we all right, so read this card if you fail. No, mission failed due to time. So this is the card that we're going to read.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there's mission failed, time unit for the second time due to lack of time, and then a mission successful. So this is the one we're doing first. Yeah, I'll let this slide because it's your first mission, and apparently a bit of adaptation time is always needed. But for the next run, gang, you need to put in more effort. It's not only your rank that's in play here, but also my reputation. Come on, let's get back to it. Don't waste time and use your brain cells. You're still young.
Oh, jeez.
For your next run, keep in mind that your rank will depend directly on your performance.
Oh my
Leave
gosh.
the items stamped blue with the blue time agency symbol in place, but reset the other game elements. Discarded cards, acquired items, tokens, life points, etc. to their starting places and initial values. Then we reread cards F and G of base, follow Laura's instructions, and head off on another run. So, do that on break, right?
Yeah, we will reset things on break. I have to put my ruby back. Aw.
And your mallet.
All of my items, really.
Yeah.
I think all of these are items that I have. Yeah, okay, so they're all going to go back in the item bin. Well, we will do that.
No, those stay.
Huh? What?
No, the map stays. The map stays. Everything
No,
on the
only
map
the
is-
cards that have a blue symbol.
Oh,
So this
okay.
one does, but these two do not.
What were those two anyway?
The park and the secret passage.
Okay.
Because those are like, yeah, we know that they're there, but we can't just go to them. We have
Yeah,
to go
that's
through
fair.
another process.
Right. Okay, well, guess what, guys? We're going to take another quick break here. Remember that you can spin the wheel by being the one to kill the stream boss. So, we did technically, I think, have a new stream boss when we came back last time. It just didn't show up on the thing. Palmer was it, so we have that. So go ahead, help us keep the tradition alive of making sure that we have a new stream boss every time we come back from a break at least. So we want to spin that wheel again. The wheel is the fun part. So, well, no, come on. The role play is the fun part, but the wheel makes things interesting. But we will be right back. 5-minute break, real quick. Use the restroom and get re up on your drinks. Thanks, Opti, for the cheer. All right, getting us started. All right,
Yes.
but we'll be right back in about 5 minutes. So sit tight. Tell your friends. Get them to come
Run
along.
to!
Yeah.